smash cuts to weird pictures with popular songs over them.
I'm coming at you with non-stop physicality.
This is my kind of satire.
I've always wondered what it's like for those guys sitting in the room, like, doing it themselves,
Well,
like, 2 hours yelling at the camera.
Like when we were doing that Far Cry event, we're sitting there playing, Niko and myself are shooting a gaming video there together. And there's a guy next to us who's shooting a gaming video solo, and I've literally never seen a person shoot gaming content on their own. And so he's just sitting there for 3 hours straight, like yelling and joking and laughing to himself. I'm like, how do you do this? Like, this is so weird.
Do you think they did a good job parodying YouTube?
I don't think so. I don't think they give people enough credit.
The whole, you know, oh, the only people that watch YouTube are 12-year-olds is a funny joke, and I tell it a lot, but it's really not true. I mean, whenever I've done a meet and greet, it's like 20, 25-year-olds.
They did. So they did nail on all the different tropes.
If I'm saying I'm like offended by it, then I guess it's working.
Especially the part where he was like, anyone who disagrees with me, I'm gonna say is a hater, and then have kids tell me that I'm amazing. Oh, I've done that. I hate myself.
As someone who makes YouTube videos, how does this make you feel?
Bad. It's demeaning. Jeez. They're not treating us seriously. God, I'm a real filmmaker.
There's so much diversity on YouTube. For them to say that every video on YouTube is exactly like that, I think is very narrow-minded.
I'm not offended, even though we do that. I feel like on Superfruit, it's just like mindless nonsense, but it's fun. It's so true.
It's so true, and it's hilarious.
Yeah. Why do you think the vlogging formula is so popular, even though from vlogger to vlogger, the content is sometimes very identical?
I mean, vlogs are just like the modern equivalent of like talk shows and radio talk shows. People just want to listen to people talk about stuff while they're doing boring things.
The reason content like that works on YouTube is because it works on television. You see two broke girls, well, guess what, motherfucker? You like it? Because we're gonna give you 20 more broke girls. We're gonna give you black broke girls and Asian broke girls and guys dressed as girls who are broke. So if you like a vlogger who talks about nothing for 5 minutes, you better guarantee we're gonna put out 20 more of them.
Do you find that YouTube has a stereotype when it comes to people from the outside understanding the types of content that's on YouTube?
Yes, everyone hates us.
Sometimes when I explain what I do to other people, I feel like they kind of are like, oh, like that's funny, like that's a joke.
I don't think most people realize that it's a career, there's a strategy, it takes work, it takes consistency. There's so much more than just the luck of having something go viral.
YouTube has these stereotypes about the types of content that's on there. Why do the people outside have that much trouble understanding, yes, that content may be on YouTube, but there is so much other content on YouTube also?
Because that stigma's been so deeply ingrained for about a decade now. YouTube's been out for a decade, and we're still liking and commenting on the cat videos.
They just like focus on the most viral videos, and those are the ones that go most viral, and so they just assume that that's what YouTube is, but there is so much to YouTube. YouTube is everything.
Everyone wants to kind of give credit to what they want to give credit to, and still in most articles that, you know, after interviews I've done, they talk about how I was found and became big through America's Got Talent, because that's seen as so much more legitimate than YouTube, where it's, no, that was the big like sledgehammer that like crashed down and made me feel like I couldn't do it. And then I've discovered YouTube and things worked.
And what do you think about the other stereotype that YouTubers get sometimes, that they'll just say, oh, they're so lucky, anyone can do what they do, and people belittle it thinking it's not fair that they have this ongoing success, quote unquote, just being in their basement making videos?
I mean, that's just jealousy. People are just getting jealous.
It's more competitive. It's harder to rise to the top these days because it's there for anyone to do.
It's not easy money. The market is very, very saturated. Most definitely there is YouTube success that comes easily to creators and YouTube success that is a struggle. But how is that any different than life?
Anybody who has tried YouTube or is doing YouTube has been around for a long time. I mean, I've been doing it for 5 years, and just recently I feel like I've been starting to like get viewers and recognition for it. You have to keep working at it. It takes a really long time. It's not like it's ever an overnight thing. Even, you know, the cutest guy YouTuber, still, you know, it takes a while for them to get big.
I challenge always anyone. Oh, you think it's so easy? Make a video a week for a year and then come back to me. See if you ever miss a deadline.
We live and breathe YouTube. It's our blood, sweat, and tears get put onto those channels, and we're constantly thinking of new videos that we can do to be able to attain a level of success on the platform is a huge accomplishment. And to have people kind of undermine that is frustrating to me. It's a platform worth respecting and watching.